Yeah. So, guys, on behalf of Prime Education Center, I welcome you all once again to get trained on SAP Materials Management. So, see, guys, I hope everyone has got a reference from some or the other candidates or some of your friends who have already done a course with us and they have got a better job or better packages in same field, and even you were interested in doing the same software. Now, see, when we had received the inquiries either through me, that is, my name is Chiranjeevi Patel, as I said, or through Anand sir, whatever it might be. So I hope you might have inquired about the course, inquired about the multiple things, and still some of them had got doubts with respect to the course. So in the introduction session, so we will be clearing all those things for you. But before we directly go for the query session, we will understand, or we will try to understand the basic concepts about SAP. So right now in our session, we have multiple candidates, guys. Like some of them are already working, currently working. Some of them have already worked in SAP module, but in different, in SAP software, but in different sections or different modules. And some of them were like previously. Some of them are working, but they are like in banking segment, insurance segment, sales segment, any production, quality, or any other business segments like this. And some of them are like previously worked, but currently due to some issues they have got a gap, and right now they want to again pursue their career in the SAP domain. And there are some candidates who are completely fresher, like they have graduated but never got an opportunity to work in any of the organizations, right? So we have the candidates from various fields. So the question is how this common software like a SAP software is going to help each and everyone to get a better job. Yes or no? So everyone will have this question. Now, before I come to that part, I just want to know how many of you have done a proper research about SAP software, and what all you know about SAP software. Okay, so you can just unmute yourself one by one and you can speak whatever is there. I hope everyone knows how to use Microsoft Teams app. Those who don't know, I hope at least they can learn it. It is just like a Zoom meeting, so you can use a lot of tools, a lot of options there. You can use raise hand, unmute. I have kept the video off, guys, purposefully because to not create a lot of disturbance with the like, because recordings will be there. So in that recording, it should not happen because these sessions everything will be recorded, guys. So therefore, I kept it off. But you can just unmute yourself and you can speak, guys. So anyone here who knows what is SAP software?
Hello. Hello.
Yes, yes. Please go ahead.
My name is Surya. So, SAP is it is a ERP tool. So, ERP means Enterprise Resource Planning.
Hmm.
So, the software is used by many large companies to manage their all finance, sales, production, to manage all the departments.
Correct.
And it is it's a German company. This uh, company was founded by the ex-employees of the IBM who were first working in IBM, and the company was started in Germany.
Yes, correct. Very good. So, as Surya said, it is a ERP software. Correct, guys. So we will come to that part, and it is used to manage a lot of information related to, as I said, finance, supply chain, and all. But apart from that, also we can manage multiple other things. Anyway, you got to the point. So correct. Anyone else who has got an answer to this or done research on SIP? Okay, no issues.
Hi sir.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm audible sir.
Yes, yes, go
Last
ahead.
last month I attended some two classes, offline classes.
Mm-hmm.
So there I got to know about like SAP is a system application products in data processing. Here dealing with the data processing, like there are technical modules and function modules here.
Correct.
So to check any storage of a material in a supply chain in organization,
Mm.
so we use a SAP and yeah, we use a ERP tool here. It's an enterprise resource plan. That's
Correct.
I know about.
Yeah. Okay. So since you already attended the sessions offline mode, so I hope you might have got that clear picture. No issues. Anyway, anyone else who has got this answer?
Yeah, it's a business management software, including the ERP system, cloud applications, and AI tools.
Correct. Yeah, it is a business management software. So multiple what we call it as IT service provider companies, they do the same process. They call business management softwares. Okay, BPM, business process management, or business. Yeah, so this kind of software. Correct. So now see guys, we have like as I said, we have candidates from various fields, and currently as I said, multiple peoples are working. So we know that in today's world, when we are in a technological technological world, so everyone need to use one or the other kind of software. What is the main aim of using the software, guys? Like you use Tally, you use Oracle, you use TBMS, or any other software. You might use simple Excel, right? So you use any software. What is the main aim of using this software? You can go to any industries. Everyone is using one or the other software, right? So one main thing what we do with the softwares part is to manage the information, guys, of our company, right? To manage the data. So that's why the main tools which are going to manage your company's data, right? So those softwares we call it as ERP softwares, and SAP is one among them. So before I go with or start with SAP software, let us try to understand what is this ERP and how many of you know exactly the meaning of ERP and all, right? So let me come to that part. So see guys, ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning. Correct? As the name suggests, it has got Enterprise Resource Planning. Very simple thing is that here we have to understand what does it do. So as the name suggests here, enterprise. So I hope everyone knows what is the meaning of enterprise. Enterprise means, yes guys, anyone? Enterprise means what guys? An organization, a company, institute, a firm, correct, or an entity. Correct or no, guys? So you can take any of that example, and we know that we have got multiple different segment
Yes.
businesses going into the enterprise meaning. Now let me come with a very simple example which I hope everyone knows about, and I will take a simple enterprise called as Tata Motors. I hope everyone has heard about Tata Motors.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
And I hope some of you might have also worked in Tata Motors before. Now tell me guys, what kind of enterprise is Tata Motors?
automobile, automobiles,
It is a
automobiles.
it is an automobile manufacturing enterprise or an organization. And of course, yeah. Right. Uh, so guys, please mute your mic so that there is a disturbance. Okay. Correct guys. So Tata Motors is an automobile manufacturing company. Right? It manufactures the automobiles. Now we know that if it is manufacturing anything, it is a big industry. So it has got some resources. The second term. Now what are the resources of that company guys? What are the resources of Tata Motors? I hope everyone knows what is at least resource. Resource is one concept
It's
like with which
manpower.
we are going to get the
Raw materials,
correct. So manpower, raw materials. Exactly. Anything else?
land,
Yeah. You see, guys, man. So when I say resources, it includes each and everything with which a company is getting the output, or with which it is making a profit. Simple thing. As you said, manpower. Yes, the employees, the what we call it as the management committee, the stakeholders, the suppliers, vendors, everything guys, everything comes under resource. Even a small machineries, the raw materials, the finished components, like they are manufacturing automobiles, like the final finished components. So even that is a what guys, that is a resource of that. So whatever it is like whatever is used in that industry, So everything is a resource of that industry, guys. Correct? Because they have invested in that. So now the thing is, can you manage all these resources without a plan?
No.
No.
Not possible,
No, no.
right? So to run any business, we need a proper planning. When we say proper planning to make utilization of our resources so that it can be utilized to the 100% efficient manner, and it will give us the proper output or maximum output, we can say. So if a company's growth is happening, so we can simply say that its resources are utilized to the fullest capacity, and if it is not going, simple, they are not utilizing the resources in a proper manner, and that comes with what, guys? Planning. So ERP is a subject, okay, which manages enterprise resources with a proper planning, with a well structured plan, guys. Now, when I say I want to manage the resources and I want to make a plan, now in today's day, can you make these plannings and all on a piece of a paper and distribute to everyone?
No.
Why? Why? The answer is no. Why not we can process the information on a piece of a paper? We can do it, but will it be efficient manner? Will it be that efficient? Will it give you the maximum output within the small duration?
No.
No, sir.
No.
Never. So what happens, guys? The major thing is problem is the data migrations, the informations from one place to another place. When I speak with like MNC companies, Tata Motors is a big company, right, guys? So when I want to transfer the information from one plant to another plant, or let us say from one department to another department, if you're doing it manually, guys, it becomes a very cumbersome activity, and it is going to take a lot of time, and also you can say sometimes a miscommunication can happen. So when we are in a technological world, we know that to manage this information we need the softwares, because everyone is using computers, guys, and when computers comes into play we need softwares. So any software which manages the resources of a proper of a company or enterprise to uh, like managing the data and all, so that softwares are called as ERP softwares. That's why I've written here. These ERP is a business process management software that manages and integrates a company's financial, supply chain, operations, reporting, many other things under a single system. So we have got n number of ERP softwares available in the market today, right? We have got a number of ERP softwares. Anyone, like SAP is one among them. Apart from that, anyone has got any other example of
Oracle.
ERP software?
Oracle is there.
Oracle is there. Okay.
WMS, sir.
Sorry, WNS?
WMS, Warehouse Management System. Is also software.
Warehouse management system. Yeah, that is there. Then
Yes.
see, warehouse management is not a separate ERP software. It is a part of a particular like you develop, like if you go in SAP, also in SAP we have got
Yes.
warehouse management. So I'm just speaking with
Yes,
the
yes.
name of the software. Okay, we have got Oracle, NetSuite is there. Have you heard about Microsoft Dynamics 365?
Yes.
Okay. Now see, there are thousands of ERP softwares available in the market today based on different needs of different businesses. Every business is not same, right, guys? Yes or no? Every business is different. So every business needs are different.
Yes, it
So
is
therefore,
different only.
they have got different types of ERP software. Like nowadays, even small scale industries, those are like involved in food related industries and all. They are using Odoo, right? Or even we have got like Syspro ERP, SAP Business One, or Epicor Kinetic. So we have got multiple different types. Or leave all these things. Have you heard about Tally software? A common thing, a Tally.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay. So now, what is
yes,
a
sir.
Tally software used for majorly?
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Accounting.
Right? Accounting. So whenever we say Tally, so only BCom commerce candidates are they are linked with that. But Tally is a common software because anyone can learn it to manage their accounts, purchases, sales, HR informations, and multiple other things. But that does not provide you the solution for each and every department, guys. See, when we say ERP, as you can see in this picture here, so a particular ERP software should manage each and every information of your company, guys. Simple thing, like when I say I want to run a business, my business will run on various factors. My business will not run only on finance. Now, do you think if I'm having only finance department in my company, my company will have a better growth? If I concentrate only on financial informations, never. So I have to work on other things also, guys. Like you can see here, we have got marketing and sales, CRMs, customer relationships and managements, financial managements, accountings, supply chain, a very important backbone of every manufacturing company. HR is there, right? So we know that these are the different departments. Apart from this, also we have like what, guys? Production, sales, marketing. It will be taken under what supply chain itself, but I'm just giving you an example, guys. Like inventory managements are there, right? So customer services are there, multiple things. So the question is, uh, there are there any softwares which are managing all these things under one cloud? Like if I take an example of Tally only, can they manage all these things under one cloud with their software? Can you manage with the Tally? Yeah. So answer is no, guys. Right. So Tally will not give you that what I say user customer user interface where it will manage each and every corner of the organization. So it is not going to manage each and every information of every department here. It has got a limited usage. Like as I said, the first thing whenever we say Tally is like we call finance and accounts only. But what about other things? It is designed to manage other things like what I say sales, purchase, HR informations also. But apart from this, if I say I want to manage the production informations, quality informations, customer service informations, and multiple other things, it will never do that. So we need a softwares in today's world. We need a ERP softwares in today's world which can manage each and everything under one cloud base. So as I said, we have got thousands of ERP softwares available in market, but each and every ERP software will not give you each and every solution. Okay, there are very limited softwares which will handle each and everything of a company's data, and SAP is one among them, guys. Getting it? SAP is one of the software which can manage each and every part of the company. You take any organization. I'm not speaking with only manufacturing. You go to a chemical industry, you go to a pharmaceutical industry, you go to food industry, you go to agri industries, you go to finance industry. Each and everywhere the SAP software is used today. That's why it has got a global name. Get it? So ERP is what we as we understood. It is a common subject which will handle the resources of a company and give a better output with the proper plans. And SAP is one of the ERP software, guys. We'll come to SAP before after that. But before, we'll try to understand what does ERP other things stands for. So ERP today is a business management software that an organization can use to collect, store, manage, and interpret the data for business activities. As I said, data management, a very important thing. So I hope you might have even heard about there is a lot of scope for data analyst, data science, and some of you might have done that still, right? So yeah, of course, data management is a very big task in today's world. So therefore, we have got multiple softwares for that. So ERP software integrates all different functions of an organization such as finance, HR, production, quality, supply chain, service, procurement, accounting, sales, inventory management into a single system. Now this is a very important point, into a single system. Okay, guys. So we don't have a separate. Now in some industries we have seen, like when if you go to any small scale industries or medium scale industries, we have got a separate software for accounts and sales. We have got a separate software for production. We have got a separate software for inventory management. That is going to be a very confusing part because it is not going to, every software will not give you the same output. And we have to integrate each and every department, guys, because every department is linked to the common information of a company. Getting it? So it has to be linked, guys. So we should have a single system which can manage everything under one software. So the main goal of an ERP is to streamline business process and provide a single source of data across the organization. What will happen due to this? This allows greater efficiency, better decision making, and improved communications across different departments. Right or no, guys? Now, suppose if I'm in a production team, I want to purchase some material. So I will first send the information to store department to check for the information whether the material is available or no. Store department will check saying that the material is not available. Then this information has to go to which department is purchase department. Purchase department has to take up role from the accounting department for finance and these things. Then it has to be sent to vendor. Then we have to invert the material through various processes. Then that inventory team or the store department will invert the material. Accounting team will make the payment. So every department is under loop here, guys. Okay, it is not like every department is working separately. So when the informations are needed to be fetched from one department to another department, so we should have a common software which will integrate everything under one software. Because if I raise any ticket today, if any information today, let us say I want this material, so that same day at the same time the information has to be sent to the next department. There should be no delay, because if you do that, if there is a delay, then your growth of the company is also delayed. Because more as faster the data transactions are happening in today's world, the more faster the growth of the company is. That is a simple concept in today's world, right? I hope everyone is using social medias and all, like Instagram, WhatsApp. You must have seen that the information whatever you share, right, it is so fastly done. That is what called as live transactions. So it is your friend who is sitting in any corner of this world can view that information within a fraction of a second. So in that process, in that way, the information has to be sent, guys. So that is what the ERP softwares are going to help you for. Okay. So ERP softwares are basically they are designed for two things. One is called local based and one is cloud based. I hope everyone knows what is this local based and cloud based. Local based, cloud based. No idea. Local simple case. See, I hope everyone is using clouds, right? Okay. I hope like everyone has got Google account. Do they have Gmail account, Google account?
Yes.
Yes, yes,
Then,
yes.
then I hope that everyone might be using Google Drive.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Then that is a cloud-based
Yes, sir.
system, no guys?
Yes.
Okay, then what is that? What
Yes,
is
sir.
that? So local, simple say. So local based means where you save the information on your personal laptops or personal systems. So if you want to fetch that information, then your personal system only should be taken to each and everywhere, like wherever you want to fetch that information. But if you're saving any information on cloud based, so there is no need of taking your system everywhere. So you can just you should just have the internet connectivity and the login credentials. You can easily gather that information. So like I took an example, like if you're using Google Drive, guys, so is it needed that every time if you want to log in into that Google Drive, that your system is only needed? You cannot log in from other device. You
Yes,
can,
we
right?
can
We
log
can
in.
log in, sir. Yes, we can
Yeah.
log
So that is what
in.
the advantage is. So we are not restricted to only one system. So it should not happen like whatever information I'm saving, it should not be restricted to only my system. So that information has to be shared to everyone. Like because when we say that we are working for many big companies, whatever transactions I'm doing here, the same transaction should be reported to other country plants also. Like we have, if we have a plant, like let us say in US, UK, or in different countries, and then in India also, then if I'm doing any transaction live in this Indian plant, so the same information has to be shared to each and everyone, and that will only happen due to cloud based case. Okay, it will not happen with the local based information. So that's why in the local based are, like you can say, the old systems now, and cloud based are one. So all the new generation softwares which are going to use in any company, everything is cloud based systems only, guys. Okay, you'll never find local based anywhere now. So cloud-based applications have grown into recent years due to increased efficiency arising from the information being readily available from any location with the internet access. And this kind of software which we are going to use are known as DMS softwares. DMS means data management systems. Good guys. So this was a brief introduction about what is ERP. Is this part clear, guys, to everyone? Understood what is ERP?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
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 sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
one thing you remember, guys, you go to any industry, any work professional, you go to any job, everywhere ERP softwares are used. One or the other different kind of ERP software, right? So whichever software is used to manage the data, simply we can call it as a ERP software itself, guys. Now let us come to the SAP. So SAP stands for what, guys? I hope even that has been researched about. SAP stands for Systems, Applications,
System
and
application
Products in
products
Data.
in data.
Yeah. So in data processing. Now this is a very important part, last part. In data processing. Systems, application, product, that everyone will tell. But you have to also include in data processing. Okay? DMS kind of software in data processing. So remember, SAP is a company which is a leading vendor enterprise resource planning software related to ERP applications. So if you try to understand bit history about the SAP software, so initially SAP was developed in the year 1972 with some former IBM employees who founded it, and they named it as SAP AG. Some name was given to that, like German name, and they are all German created guys. So company which is located in Germany, and it was a real-time business software. Majorly, they had generated this software for HR and financial things. Okay, because everyone knows that initially finance is a main part of every company. So they had developed this software for managing the finance activities and HR department guys. But later on, as they understood that all these things are interlinked with the everything like supply chain, marketing, sales, everything. So they tried to integrate the different versions. So now, like one more point, SAP was formed 1972 in Germany, and it was a private partnership called as System Analysis Program. Some German name is there, which been translated as System Analysis Program Development. So this was the initial name given to the software. Okay, and later on, the name of the company was changed to SAP. Yes, the company which develops the SAP software is also named as SAP SE. Initially, it was AG. Now it is SE. After 1998, they have been changed to SE, which is called as Societas Europea. It is a multinational software company based in Germany, and it is the world's largest vendor of ERP software. So, guys, it is the world's largest vendor of ERP software. You go to any big industries in the world today, you take Fortune 500 companies in the world, the 90% of those companies are using SAP today, guys, including your Amazon, Apple, Burger King, Citrix, Walmart, all these companies, guys. Okay, so let us try to understand different milestones of the ERP that SAP software. So initially, 1972 it was founded, but they released their first version of the release of the software in R1. Okay, 1973. So it was the first commercial product, and which was having a real-time financial accounting system. So it was majorly developed for only managing the finance and all. Later on, SAP R2 was developed, which was for main frame-based system software suite, and it was used for again majorly for finance and HR department usage case. Then later on, the main architecture of SAP, that was R3, came into play, where this was a major significant taken for client server based architecture. Client server means, guys, the thing what I told about cloud based systems. Earlier it was all local based, guys. So the difficulty was that suppose if my company is located in multiple countries, then I could not fetch that information online. I could have got it through some mails or through, let us say, through some letters and all, because in those days there was not so much use case of internet. But later on when it came, so they developed that R3 architecture, which was used for client server. So it means you can use the same software for multiple servers there. Okay, you can use it for multiple servers. So then later on, as I said, like initially it was AGNM, then it was been shifted to SAP SC 1998. Then later on came the main software use case, that is in 2004, which is called ECC, ERP Central Component and Network Platform, which was an integration of a application development. Like they had got developed their own programming language also, guys. Now, do you know what is the programming language of SAP? I hope at least everyone knows that a software has to be developed on a programming based language.
Yes.
Right? So it is
Yes,
called
yes.
as ABAP, guys. ABAP, Advanced Business Process Management. So we have got a their own development. But the thing was that there was an issue, guys. What was the issue? Like when we had all these softwares, different softwares, SAP R1, R2, R3, or ECC version, they had got one drawback, guys. That is, they had got the software ready, but their database, which was the information which they were managing, that was being taken on a rent from a different big companies in the world, like Microsoft, uh, or even Oracle, or DBMS, or SQL databases were there. Okay, so they were all renting it. SAP software were renting the database from the different companies. But later on, in 2010, they unveiled the SAP HANA database. So HANA database is their own database, guys. It means they have developed their own database. Now they are not dependent upon anyone else. They have got their own database and they released it in 2015 now, which is a next generation ERP software. S4 is a new version, guys. Okay, like R1, R2, R3, then comes the S4, guys. Okay, the new version, and HANA is a database, guys, for that. So that is the latest version, you can say. And in HANA again, they have got multiple times revised the different informations, but the new softwares, wherever you go for any licensing and all, they always provide HANA database only, or S4 HANA software itself, guys. Okay, so that is the latest one. So this was a brief introduction to what, brief history about the SAP software. You just remember it for your knowledge point of view. But the main thing is what we have to understand how the SAP software works. Okay, in the back end, when you try to apply for the jobs, or when you try to learn the software, how it is classified. We'll try to understand that things, because most of you have got these doubts, and we will try to clear that thing first. So see, guys, when you try to learn SAP software, there are two important things in this, two categories, you can say, or two sides of SAP, where you can develop your career in the same field. So here we have got a technical end, and one is called as a functional end. And to differentiate that, I have made it very much clear in a bracket saying technical means where you are going to get under the coding part, and functional means where we don't have any coding and focus. Okay, simple thing. Now, as I said, the SAP software is being developed on the base language, which is called as ABAP. Okay, Advanced Business Application Programming. Okay, so ABAP is a base language on which we can easily customize a SAP software as per the need of the client. Right. So if anyone is having a keen interest in uh, coding, or those who have got a computer science degree, they can easily do this module SAP ABAP, and they can develop their career in that. But right now we don't teach this, and we don't recommend to get with that. So we come under the functional part, guys. So functional means where we are going to come across the non-coding section. But again, when we come here there are two categorization. One is called consultant part, and one is called end user part. Now, how many of you know, guys, what is consultant and what is end user difference? Now, this is the main thing what everyone has to know before they go for any SAP software learning. Now, this no one will tell you, guys. And even the main thing is with respect to the job point of view when you apply the jobs. Because if you learn SAP, you go to any syllabus oriented, like online, or you go to any institute, they always say you learn this. These are the syllabus you have to learn this, and this will be the main software part. But you are all learning this from the job point of view, right? So what is important from job point of view? You have to try to understand that, case, and based on that you have to learn this one. So that's why we have completely segregated this under two sections, that is consultant are completely separate and end users are separate, guys. So what is the difference, guys, between consultant and end user?
Consultant is someone who develop the system.
No, you cannot say development. Okay, so development, as I said, it comes under technical part.
Okay.
The consultant means the experts.
Okay, the experts, correct. Experts in what? But
The consultant means they will set up the software software repair for a particular company in their particular need. The end user means the person who will be working for that particular software in a particular company.
Yeah. So see, so most of them have this confusion. So let me clear these doubts, and later on you can decide whether to get with the consultant part or end user part. Okay. See guys, like we have taken an example of Tata Motors now, correct? Let me compare the same Tata Motors with one more automobile manufacturing company. Let me take like Caterpillar or John Deere or Tech Mahindra. Oh, sorry, uh, Mahindra and Mahindra Sons. So they're also automobile manufacturing company, right, guys? Now, suppose if I'm using a Caterpillar and Tata Motors, right? Let me say that both company wants to uh, take the license of SAP software for the first time. Let us say previously they were working on Tally or any other different ERP software. Now they want to migrate to SAP software. Now, when they approach to buy the license towards the SAP company, so let us say they pay and take the license of the SAP software. The question is, when the software is installed in the company's computers and all, do you think the employees of the company will directly start using it from the next day?
No.
No. No.
Why?
They have to follow some rules and regulations.
Rules and regulations. Okay. Like, okay, fine.
We don't know how to use the software.
Yeah, don't know how to use a software. Perfect. Even like when you
First, they should get the knowledge of the software. Then they'll use it. They'll know to use it.
okay, correct. So correct. So that is the one thing. I hope that is clear with everyone that you should have a knowledge before using the software. Okay, that. So let me keep that point aside now. I'll come to that. Now before that, one more question will come, guys. Now when I say Tata Motors has approached to take the license, they have taken the license also. Now the question is, do you think that the software has got all the information predefined as required by Tata Motors?
No.
No, we need to set up proper information. We
No.
need a setup.
Now, when the Tata Motors take license of the software, guys, now do you think that Tata Motors, how many plants it has, how big the company is there, what they are manufacturing, who are their stakeholders, who are their suppliers, what are the different processes in manufacturing, who is looking after accounting, who is looking after purchasing? Now, do you think all this information is predefined in SAP from first day?
No.
It cannot be
No.
possible, right? So what should happen first? So the initial stage is that someone has to come to the Tata Motors, set up the software. So when I say set up, it does not mean that just install and give it. No. Set up the software as per the need of Tata Motors. Correct? As per the need of Tata Motors. Simple example I will take again, guys. Now I hope everyone is using social media like Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp. Now suppose if you don't have Instagram account is okay, you want to open a new Instagram account. So you download the app. You in as soon as you download the app, do you think your account is by default ready in that?
We have to create the account. No.
No.
No, no, wait. So
No, sir.
what you need to do, you have to initially set up your account. To set up your account, you follow some SOPs, some guidelines, some things which are given, like you put your phone number, get the OTP, put your mail IDs, right? And then you proceed to the next part, and then it will ask you to put your profile photo, nickname, or whatever it might be. Then set your theme, settings, whatever, and afterwards you start to use it to put the reel status or to chat or video call or whatever. So there are two different things. So initially we have to set up the software and then we have to use it. Better no? This is a difference between consultant and end user. So who is consultant here? The consultant part is going to look after setting up your software and resolving any issues with your software part. Better? And who is going to use the software? The one where you are going to use the software for your end user activities like for chatting or putting the status, reels, or whatever it might be. That is an end user task. Same. So whenever a SAP license is taken by Tata Motors, so initially the software has to be set up as per the need of Tata Motors. So Tata Motors might have n number of plants all over the world. So they have to set up each plant. Each plant might have got n number of projects. So they have to set up the information of that projects, different departments, different peoples, different management, as I say, manpowers, informations are there, material information, sub stakeholders, and multiple other informations, right? So all those things should be set up and integrated so that whatever information is raised by one department should be sent to the next department immediately. So the integration we call. So everything should be done. Now just imagine guys, to do this, okay, we call it as implementation, okay, or setuping. Now to do this, now do you think one person's knowledge is enough to set up the entire Tata motor?
No.
Hmm? It can never be this. So one person cannot do this. So what happens here? And do you think the Tata Motors people only will do this thing? Never. See, whenever a Tata Motors approaches to purchase a license case, to whom it will approach? The SAP company. Now, do you think they will go to Germany and buy the license? Hmm? They'll purchase it from and they'll go to Germany and pay the money and get the license from there. No, guys. So they
No.
SAP has got multiple what we call them as business partner companies, right? Like we have Accenture, IBM, TCS, Deloitte, KPMG, right? So we have got multiple companies who are business partner companies of the SAP. So whenever the license are taken, so these companies will approach and they will issue you the license. And once the license is issued, these people will come to your company and they will set up the software base. Get it? So for setting up, they have got a separate quotations, and just to purchase the license, you might have got a separate quotation. It means you might purchase the license of the software from Accenture, but you might give the project to TCS company to set up the software. It might happen because of the quotations, different prices. They have got these things. So what happens? These people, let me take like an example, like TCS people have got the project, and TCS will make a team of, let us say, some 10 members. They will visit the Tata Motors and they will set up the software base. Okay, they will understand each and everything of Tata Motors and they will set up the software as per the need of Tata Motors. Now the question is, when the same team goes to, let us say, Caterpillar company. Now Caterpillar is also automobile manufacturing company. Now do you think Caterpillar will also have the same process as what was done in Tata Motors? Do they have got the same process? Do
No.
they have
No,
got the
sir.
same organization information?
No.
Never. Even though the
No.
companies are same type of organization, but every company is not having the same process, same what I say, structure, right? Every company or every client has got a different need base. So implementation projects are very difficult, guys. It is not going to happen with anyone just by learning the software. Never. Learning the software, you're just going to understand the options, guys. But what about the scenario based things? How we are going to tackle those information? Because as I said, every company, every project has got a different need here. This will never be an easy task. And those who start learning these things initially, first of all, they'll not understand anything. And also, if they understand, it is very difficult to get a jobs in this field, because here you need a real time exposure, guys. Then only it will happen. Otherwise, not possible. So next is what? Now let us say the the TCS company will come to the TCS group. They will come to the Tata Motors. They have set up the software. Now, do you have any idea, guys, how much time it will take to set up a software for a Tata Motors like company? How much time? Like an approximate, according to you, how much time will it take us to set up the company's organization structure, everything, to make it ready for usage?
6 months or 1 year.
Depends on the company information and data.
Just tell me on tentative number, guys, as per your knowledge.
1 month.
1 month, 1 week, 6 months,
1 month.
2 years.
6 months.
It is a
6
very
months, sir.
lengthier process, guys, right? So, if I take even a medium scale industry, Tata Motors is a big company, guys, MNC company, so do that. But even if I take a small scale company, it will take at least 6 months to 1 year of time to set up the software only, guys. Minimum 6 months, guys. Okay, this will not happen within a night or within a day or within 10-15 days or within a month. It is a very lengthy process because, as I said, everyone's need is different. Every department information is different. Every department says I want the information like this. Even though I'll say purchase department is there, every company has got purchase department, but every company will not have the same process of purchase, guys. Everything is different, so we have to understand it, and as per their requirement we have to set up the software. Okay, and it is never 100% done, guys. Even though when I say it's the system is ready to use, it is never 100% ready for usage, guys. Every time one or the other issues will be there. I'll come to that point. Now, when the software is ready for usage, after a lot of trial and error methods, now this implementation team, okay, or the consultant team will train the end users. Now, who are the end users? The employees of the Tata Motors, who are going to use it for the day-to-day activities to manage the data. Ready? So some are working in purchase, some are working in production, some are working in sales. Everyone should know how to use their information. So previously they were maintaining it on Excel or Tally. Now they have to maintain it on the SAP. So they will be trained here. Okay, by whom? By this implementation team only, guys. They will be trained on how to use the software for their activity. They will be never trained on consultant part, how to set up the software. That is not done, guys. They are trained on how to use the software for their day-to-day activities. That is what we call end user. Now, when you join any company, guys, so what are you going to do? What are you going to do, guys? You are going to manage the information of that company, right, guys? So every company will have, when they take a license of SAP software, so every company wants to manage their company's information. They will never say that go to the other company and set up the software. Every company will never do that. Right or no? So there are very few companies which are called as business partner companies, which they do it like setting up the software or implementation part. There are very few companies. Like I took an example: KPMG, Accenture, IBM, Deloitte, those things. Now, when the end users start using it, now do you think during their entire lifespan they will never face any kind of errors in the software? Yes.
They will face.
Errors will come, issues will come, guys, in each and every software. Just now I said, when the setup is
Errors
done,
will come.
it will never happen like it is 100% setup. You will never face any kind of errors will be there, guys. So whenever end users will face a errors, let me say I want to change the information in purchase departments or accounts team. So whatever the screen user interface is that I want to completely change it. So now end users don't know how to make it up like a backend work, how to do it. So they don't know. So they will contact you guys again, the consultant teams, right? So consultant, in that we have got a support team, guys, right? So support team is like 24/7. They have taken the, again, what I say, tie up with the Tata Motors, and these people will be supporting the end users to resolve the issues with respect to whatever they have. Let me say, if a Tata Motors has set up a new plant and they want to put that new plant information also in the same software, right? They have to integrate it. So the support team, including with the implementation part, they have to resolve the issues or take whatever the errors will be faced by the end users. So support and implementation both are part of consultant only, guys. And end user will have got their own activities, because end users have got a number of activities to do in the company: sales, marketing, as I said, purchase, inventory management, production, quality, accounting, multiple things. So for this, what happened is, in SAP we have got different modules. So like MM, like everyone have taken now, materials management, sales and distribution, HR, human resources, then production planning, production plant maintenance, finance integration and controlling. So likewise, we have got n number of different modules present in the SAP base, based on which You are going to choose the model, you are going to learn the software, and on that model you are going to apply the job space. Correct? So now you tell me, according to you, if you are all want to switch to SAP career, so which field will be easier according to you? Consultant field to start with or end user field to start with?
End user.
End user.
End user.
Right? That is very much clear with everyone. End users. So end users will have openings in each and every company where you can apply, and a lot of, so you should never search SAP openings like SAP MM only, because that is completely consultant openings. End users have got different openings, as I said, purchase, account, sales, production. So we have to search in that manner, basically managing the informations. So therefore, end users openings will be quite high. Consultant will be relevant to purpose only the business partner companies which are associated with SAP company. Only those people will have. But of course, when you say with regarding the career growth, consultant is always the better part. If you hear from anyone, from your seniors or from your friend or family members anywhere, they say always learn consultant only. Of course, consultant is going to give you the better job, better packages and all, but also the difficulty will be the same. And when you don't know, guys, how to use a software, can you go and directly set up the software? Now, do you think that will be an easiest task? Never guess. That will be difficult task, right? So in 100 people, one or two people can crack that job is, and even they crack, so I don't think that they can manage the work initially. So anyone who has got a proper experience in end user, like what happens in a software, and based on that I can make a modulations in the software, so that will be the correct process. So once you have got a proper 3 to 4 years of experience in end user base in any of the segment, in any of the module, then you can easily learn the consultant, and later on you switch to consultant only, guys. For better packages you should go for consultant, but end user also does not mean they have got only low packages. So we have the candidates who have gone up to 22 lakhs, okay, 22 LPA for only end user activities. Guys, in Tata Electronics only, guys, we have a candidates till 22 LPA. So don't say that end users don't have the packages. So they have got, guys. You have to develop the proper career in that. Ready? Anyway, so that was just a brief introduction. So I hope everyone has got a clear picture about what is SAP.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now,
Will you provide the notes, sir?
yeah, sure, sure. Don't worry. I will share all this
Hello, sir. Will you provide a
notes
notes?
to you. So don't worry. I'll share it in a group after the class. The notes, the video, everything, guys. Now here I've just added some points to tell you about the uh, scope of SAP. So those who have got filled out on that. So you can just read here. So there are more than 200 million users worldwide. So nearly you can say how much is 200 million is more than 2 crores users, right? Or 20 crores is, yeah, 10 million to, yeah, 20 crores users, guys. Okay, so SAP, roughly 65% of the businesses in US and more than 90% of the Fortune 500 companies use SAP. They're used in each and every industry, guys. Like you can see, finance, services, agri businesses, retail businesses, airline, engineering, construction, and multi more. So I've just given some examples. Also, I was saying about this, like Apple, okay, or you can see Audi, Burger King, Citrix, Amazon, Walmart. So we have got different companies globally recognized which are using SAP, right? So just a brief introduction. Now coming to the other part of the course, so I will tell about the registration part first, and those who have got confusion they can ask some questions after this if they have got out. So first is the registration process. Like I hope everyone knows that the course fees is 10,000 rupees, which includes your training, your placement assistance, okay, your software access, and everything. Apart from this, we are charging 499 rupees extra for the videos. Okay, so these videos will be lifetime access with you, where you have to register on our website. I'll share that information in a group, so you have to just go to the Google and search our Prime Education Fund. You can get that, and you have to register for that. I'll show that in the next class. Don't worry about that, but that is separate case. So 499 to register on our website, and this fees whatever is there that you have to pay separately You can pay it one time, you can pay an installment, you can pay on first day or last day. It is your choice, guys. Okay, need not to worry about this, because some candidates will say they want the demo session, they want to sit first to 2 to 3 classes. It is your choice, guys. We never say pay it on first day only. It is your choice. Okay, once you pay this amount, so for paying this amount, we will be sending you that information in a group where you have to do Google Pay, Phone Pay, or if anyone staying in Belgium or nearby to our office in Belgium, so they can travel and pay in cash also. It is their choice, right? So that is course fee. So course fees has to be paid separately, and this video has to be paid on our website separately, which I'll share the link and all the information in a group after the class. Need not to worry. But the thing is that when we say videos, so that comes with two things, guys. Now, one is the website videos, which are pre-recorded, for which you are going to pay, and this is a lifetime access. But these are pre-recorded, guys. So on the first day itself, you'll get all the videos of SAP, even one which is not going to be covered in our syllabus live sessions. Even that, everything will be uploaded on that pre-recorded, guys. Everything is there, like out of the syllabus things also are there in that. Okay, just for your future references when you start working and all. Okay, then, but some candidates require what is live session videos only. They say, sir, we want live sessions, because there will be some difference between pre-recorded and live session, right? So I provide live session videos for my batches only. Okay, and these are also again private videos. So those who register for 499 with on website and all, for them it will be a free of cost. They are going to get this, but with the registered mail ID. So whenever they register here on our website with the same mail ID, I'm going to give the access to them. So this will be through YouTube, guys. So I'll be uploading day-to-day session, everyday session, live sessions, whatever are there on our YouTube, and I'll be sharing that link to you personally, guys, on your personal WhatsApp number once you share your registration process of this 499 plus this course fees. Okay, and as I said, they are private videos. So the mail ID which you are going to provide me, so to the same mail ID, the access will be given. Which means if you want to access it, so your YouTube should be logged in with the same mail ID. Okay, guys. So this is about the registration part.
Yes.
Is it clear? Or any questions on this?
Sir, in the class, will you use the PPTs?
Yeah, it will be the
Plus,
theory plus practical, guys. It is not only PPTs and all, because everyone need to work on the software also. So I'll come to the software part later on, but we will be, when we are going to teach, so it will be theoretical plus practical both.
yes, sir.
Okay. Any other questions, guys, on the registration part?
Sir, I am still not have that software, sir.
Yeah, I'll come to the
What
software
to do,
part.
sir?
Okay, leave software, guys, but about the registration part, software will come later on. That at least registration part is clear about the videos part and the course fees part.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, once you register for the course and all, guys, that is for the course fees, then we will be sending you a software link to your mail ID, guys, which you will be providing us. I'll share that information in group once again. So the software which we are going to use right now for our practical part will be SAP ECC version only, ERP central component, which we have specifically designed for only offline server. It means there is no need of any internet connectivity. This is completely offline, which you are going to use it only on your personal computers. Why it is? So you can say, sir, we are going to why we are not using online server and all. You can use that. Of course, online server is a better, like S4 HANA. I said this is the latest version, and everyone is going to use it. So we have server access for this also. But only thing is that, see, the main thing is that we are not going to learn now consultant part, right? It is going to be completely end user. So end user are who? The employees of a company, right? Or they are going to use the software. So we have set up our company's information which we are going to train for end user in our own software, that is offline. So if I take it on the same on HANA version, what happens? Online server which is there, guys, this will be not a limited server. This will be open for each and everyone who have purchased that server access from someone. So anyone making any changes in the backend in all over the world, so that will affect our information, guys. Therefore, S4 HANA, we will tell that you take the access, because S4 HANA online server is not free of cost. That will come with the paid version, guys. So So for 1 month 800 rupees, for 2 months it is like 1500 rupees, for 3 months it is 2000 rupees, like that you need to pay and take the excess guys. But this ECC version offline server, it will be free of cost guys. Like once we are going to share it, it is the same. There is no big difference between ECC and HANA server. I'll just show you the difference also when we start with the practical part. Both I have, I'll show you both the user interface. So major difference will only come when you go to consultant learning, but end users will not have any big difference guys. So initially we will provide this offline server. So to get this offline server link, I'll be sharing it through your Google Drive. Okay, to your Google. Once you register and share that information to me, I will share the link to your Gmail ID. You have to download it. So initial file size is of 26 GB guys, which is a compressed file, which I'll be sharing to your Gmail ID through Google Drive, through my Google Drive, which is a 26 GB. You have to download this and then extract it to 207 GB. So actual file size is 207 GB. Now the question is, how many of you have got 207 GB plus 26 GB of space available in your system? So only drawback of this offline server is that you should have a space availability. How much? At least space requirement of minimum 240 GB in any one of your single drive, either C drive, D drive, or anywhere. You should have a free space of 240 GB guys. Not like 100 GB in C drive, 120 GB in D drive, another 20 GB in E drive. Not like that guys. In one single drive, you should have 240 GB free space. If that is available, so initially we'll send you 26 GB, download it, extract it to 207 GB, and then install it guys. So how to install, how to download, how to extract each and every recording videos we have, I'll share it as soon as this class is completed in the group guys. You can go through that. Okay, installation video, extraction video, everything is. So minimum 4 GB of RAM capacity is required to run this software, and I hope every computer has got minimum 4 GB. If you have purchased anything, minimum 8 GB are coming. That is that. And any Windows operating system is fine. Mac operating system or Linux operating systems are not allowed here. Only Windows operating system with 64-bit operating system is. Okay. So this is a basic configuration required for software usage.
Okay.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir.
Okay. Any questions? Anyone has got any questions on software partner? Okay. Now moving forward to the last part. So yeah, this is that, like course duration. I hope everyone knows that is 1 month. So regular classes will be Monday to Friday, guys. But I keep it off on Saturdays and Sundays based on the need of practice, because daily 1 hour session will be there. But I don't know how many of you will practice on day-to-day basis. Those who are currently working, right? So I request them that they utilize that weekends time to practice it. So regular class will be Monday to Friday, but sometimes when I start initially, I will take on alternate days guys. Okay, because everyone might not get the practice, so everyone might not remember each and everything on only weekends, whatever you have done for the whole week. So one day I will take the class, one day I will give it off for a practical part. Again on alternate days the class will be there initially for 1 week, then later on I will shift it to regular classes guys, right? Because it is needed. Without practical part you will never understand the next topic guys. So everyone need to utilize or put their time in that practice guys. I'll be giving time for that, don't worry. Then after course completion, everyone will get a certification for SAP on the letterhead of our Prime Education Center. Okay, that is that you need not to worry. Now coming to the main part guys, about the interview process, because everyone is doing this software for interview point of view only, not to just get a certification, right? Now how our interview process will be
Sir, I
there?
have query for.
Yeah,
Sir, I have an query, sir.
yeah.
Sir, if I missed the class, what to do, sir? Will you give me a record classes, sir?
So that's why I said no. So in the video section I told you, so I will be daily making a recordings of live sessions, and these live
Yes,
sessions
sir.
recordings I will be sending you on your personal WhatsApp number. Like I will be making a group for that, and like not a WhatsApp
Yes,
group,
sir.
it's like a YouTube playlist will be there. So for your October batch and all, and I'll be sharing that
Yes, sir.
playlist to your WhatsApp number, and everyday sessions will be uploaded there after an hour of session, right? Like after 1 hour and you can watch it anytime. But again, I said these are all private videos only. Means the access will be given to your
Okay.
Gmail ID.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Now coming to the interview process, guys. As I said, like initially we start with your profile building, because profile is the most important thing to get the calls. So we have said it very much clearly during the inquiry also, that we don't say that we provide placement guaranteed things like things like, right? We don't do that, because we don't have any types with any companies where we say we will take your profile and send to the companies. For how many candidates we can do that? We will think like each and every company's tie-ups will be there with each and every one. Never. So the main thing is that the profiles. So when you have got a suitable profile for the jobs, accordingly you will get a call space. So how to make that suitable profile? As I said, we have candidates here from different backgrounds. We have candidates from sales, banking, insurance segments, and even some of them have worked in SAP in different domain, multiple things. But how they are going to get that job in the same field? So that is due to profile. So we will make it sure that you will have a SAP suitable profile. Even though you have got other experience, need not to worry, guys. I know that there are a lot of questions regarding this, but that will come for the interview part only. But now you just keep in mind that initially we will make suitable profile for you. I'll be sending it to again each individual only. After that, we are going to update that on various jobs portals like Naukri, LinkedIn will be guiding for you each individual of them, and you have to update it and apply for the jobs. How to apply for the jobs and all, we will be giving you a proper training for that also. But before that, we will also training you how to crack different rounds of interviews, like HR round, technical round, clients round, and if any assessment also comes, because some companies take assessments like Genpact, Infosys, IBM. These companies take the Infosys assessment test phase before you attend the interviews and all. So how to crack them, everything will be guided. And apart from that, we will take your mock interviews to understand how you are going to provide your introduction, how where you are failing, because some candidates are will fail in their first HR round only, guys. They don't speak it properly about their introduction and all. And apart from that, how to apply for the jobs for different companies, how to search for the different companies, how to search for the different roles on SAP, and how to apply the jobs for that through Naukri, LinkedIn, or any other different platforms of job. So once you apply, then the direct your what I say interview calls will come. You will crack the interview based on the preparations, and after that we have to go for a major important thing, that is your BGV, background verification. See guys, background verification is a 50% of your interview. Remaining 50% is all this thing. Ready? So BGB is very important factor, guys. Those who don't know, background verification is a verification of your previous employment history. So how to tackle that? How to overcome your previous employment, like those who have got PF, those who don't have any PF, those who have got the PF but they have got absconded, they don't have any document of that. Then how to tackle all this information, how to tackle all the situations. So everything will be guiding you individually, guys. So don't need to worry about that. Right? So this is our interview process, what we are going to do. But this is going to happen after the course completion, guys. That is after 30 days, not now. Okay. So till then, what I need from you all is build. You have to all build us basic interview skills before attending this interview process, guys. Now, those who are working or those who have worked previously, no problem with them, guys, right? But those who are completely fresher, or they have got a gap now and they're not in touch, so they have to build a little bit of qualities or basic skill set. And those are, first I always say that it is communication, guys. See, communication plays a very important role in your career, guys. You go anywhere, you should have a proper communication. If you don't have proper communication, you will be never able to clear any interviews, guys. It might be quite easy interview, but you will be never do that, because communication is the first thing which comes into everyone's profile. A simple thing is like when you go to and apply for the jobs, guys, through various portals, who will call you first, guys, for interview? Which person will call you first?
HR.
HR.
HR. So now, do you think HR people have got technical knowledge on SAP software to ask the questions?
No.
No.
Then what will they ask?
No, sir. No, sir.
They will check
They'll
your
check your
communication,
communication.
whether able.
What do they'll ask, like
Just they will screen the candidate.
by screening the candidate, correct? So some of you are, I think, from HR department only. Okay, just joking. Now see, so communication skills. The first thing is like they ask your introduction, they'll ask your current company's profile, they'll ask your notice period, they ask your current CTC. Better know what is your expected CTC. Some of you they have got 2.5 LPA, but they say expectation is 10 lakh LPA, right? Okay, so now, so their expectations are too high now. Now just a simple thing. Now when they ask you this question, guys, what they want to know, your main confidence, guys. Okay, and that confidence will be shown with the communication. How easily you communicate with that HR, even though you might like not be in the correct criteria as per their job requirement, but if you communicate well, they will proceed your profile to the next technical round, guys. And if you are unable to speak in introduction, when they say introduce yourself, and you cannot speak about yourself for 60 seconds, guys, not more than that also, just a minute, if you cannot speak, then there is no use of learning any software and getting into job, guys. Okay, it is of no use at all. So everyone have to first build their confidence. I'm speaking with respect to the fresher also, guys. The freshers, they always have that what I say uh, habit of not speaking clearly in the interview. So they have to build that communication, guys. Right? They are afraid of speaking all these things. But we will be telling you like what to speak, how to provide your introduction, each and everything will be guiding you. What you have to do is just practice and tell it in interview. Or sometimes by heart, guys. If anyone is good at by heart some points, guys, and tell it in an interview. Get it? So communication plays an important role, guys. So everyone, those who are not good with at least some basic English communication. I'm not saying that you need a very high professional English. Basic English, which for which you can just provide your introduction at least. That much is enough right now to get cracked with the interview, guys. Right? And apart from that, everyone should know how to use the other MS Office tools. I've told you one is Excel, Word, PowerPoint, common thing, right? Excel is a very common tool used in each and every reporting activities, like that too, like advanced Excel is. So Excel itself is used sometimes as an ERP software to manage the data. So though I think some of you might be working in Excel already, so they know the importance of Excel, guys. So Excel is a very powerful tool, guys. So learn advanced Excel, basics to advanced Excel. Everyone. Word, PowerPoint, I hope everyone can do that very easily. It is not big difficult, but learning Excel is very, very important, guys. And apart from that, everyone should know how to draft a mail. See, guys, due to this issue, when you say that I have got 1 year of experience, 2 years of experience in a particular organization before, and you don't know how to write a mail. Some candidates, they don't know what is mail also, guys, right? And they're applying the jobs. So how do you think that when you apply the companies like IBM, or let us say Infosys or WNS, Genpact, Eaton, all big IT MNC companies. Now, if you don't know how to write a mail, guys, a simple thing, uh, leave apart of one about different softwares, how to write a proper mail, then it is becomes very difficult to sustain in any industries, right? So we have seen the candidates from some vernacular medium, say they have got a little bit difficulty in communication, but at least writing a mail, guys, if you don't know that much, at least then it very very difficult. We have seen the candidates, they got rejected because of this. They have got a good offer, they joined the company, but on the first day they got removed from the company because of this issue. Okay, so I hope everyone has got a Google account now, Gmail. Try to compose the mails on one other day. So try to write a relieving mail. Okay, try to write your joining mail. See how professional mails, because a lot of free stuff is available on internet nowadays, guys. You can use that and try to get these things clear, right? And apart from that, like MS Teams, Microsoft Teams, right? Like everyone has joined now through Microsoft Teams only, so know how to use the options there. So some candidates, they don't know how to unmute, how to mute, how to on the what I say video, how to share the screen, getting it. So they don't know that also. So one candidate, what he did is during his first introduction, during the onboarding process only, so they said that you show all your documents and please share your screen. Do you know what he did? Yes, he was on his laptop and the manager asked, share your screen. So what he did is, he logged in from his mobile, he on his camera, and he shared he opened the camera, mobile camera, and then he was sharing the information from mobile camera, whatever is there on the laptop. So everyone were laughing at that. So when they say share the screen, so if you have to share your computer screen, right? A simple thing to understand. So when you are unable to understand this much at least, then they'll get to know that you are not a real candidate and directly without any experience you have come here. So that should not happen, guys. So please try to learn some basic skill set. No one will teach you all these things when you join any company, guys. This you have to learn from yourself, and that will only come with your time utilization. So I request everyone to use this time like whatever next 1 month is there. So SAP is a tool which is going to help you to get to the interview part. But once you get the interviews, other things are very, very important to clear the interview space. So we'll be there to help you in each and every stage. But only thing is your efforts are needed here. Without your effort, it is not going to happen, guys. Okay. So next 1 month to take time to develop SAP
Yes.
skill plus the side skills which I've told. Those who are already well aware about this, well and good for them. Those who are not, so don't worry, guys. Take your time and utilize your time on that, guys. Okay, done. So this was just an introduction part which I wanted to convey. So I hope everyone has got each and every point very clearly. And now if you have got any questions regarding to anything, you can ask me.
Hello. Hello.
Yes.
I'm audible.
Yes, yes,
I'm audible. Yeah. So I have one question. So if we don't have much space in our system, then how we can access this software? Is there any other solution for that?
See guys, some students what they do is they can and they use the external hard disk and they connect and use it. But again, that is not going to be the easiest process, because every time if you do that, the system gets corrupt. Sorry, the software gets corrupted and you have to reinstall every time. So better I request you that you increase your memory space, that your space of your computer. So if you just go to any
Okay.
computer shop, just you can put a 512 GB SSD or 1 TB SSD, get it installed, and you can install in that.
Okay. Only that is the solution. No other solutions.
No other solution.
Okay. And one more thing, when the class is going to be start?
Yeah. So classes will begin from not from tomorrow, guys. So this was introduction. So the next class will be like our main introduction to SAP MM will start from today is 29th, right? 1, 2 from Friday, guys.
Okay.
Friday.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I know
And
the
Saturday,
timing?
Sunday will be holiday, na?
Yeah, till second it will be like first and second by default is holiday. So till then I'm just giving you time to get the software installed and all. So use that time, three
Okay.
4 days of time to get registered and get the software installed.
Okay.